Hi, everybody, and welcome to Cope with Hope. Today, I have my friend Larcel Simmons, who's very sweetly agreed to be interviewed by me. We modeled together long ago. We traveled around the Rhine on a ship. We were modeling for Jeannie Nauroji and Burlington's. And we used to, when we got off in Germany and all the places, the first thing we did was visit the churches with the other models, with Firoza Modi for one. Larcel was a model for many years, and after that, he decided to go to London, China, and New York to check out the scene. But he decided instead to become a designer. And he used to design, and I think he still does, the most amazing corsets. Thank you, Larcel, for coming on.
My pleasure, Nandini.
Okay, so Larcel, will you tell me a little bit about your 2020 and your learnings of that year? I say that year like it's very far away, that very difficult year.
The year that never was. I think that's what we'll have to call 2020.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, you see, I had returned from Dubai in 2019,
Okay,
and I was there for over 9 years.
yes,
And coming back, as setting up my business back again over here, and COVID came.
yes,
So everything took it's something no one was expecting. It was
yes,
something that people thought would go away within a month or so.
yes,
So it was no one was prepared for anything. And as the lockdown started, first I had to get used to the fact of the lockdown.
yes,
Then the second level was that all our staff were to relieve because they were all casual workers. So they could not, I mean, it was not really the right thing to let them come in. And that's what the directive was given. So I had to take on all that, the household chores and stuff like that because my parents are older. So it's not something I would want them to risk.
yes,
And as the pandemic kept on and the lockdowns kept on, I was saying, you know what, I have to make sure that I make something or do something or learn something for myself because we don't know when this is going to get over.
exactly.
And so the first thing I started was screen printing because actually I done screen printing years ago, even before I started designing. And I just learned it and that was it. So I said, you know what, now's a nice time. Let me try and explore it a bit. So I explored a lot of screen printing techniques, natural dyeing. It's all about sustainability. So I thought, you know what, let's keep within the periphery of sustainability.
Yes,
Natural dyeing. And after around, I think, a month and a half or two, I got a understanding of it. But the thing is, I needed to learn a lot more on it.
yes,
So then I immediately transformed into another aspect, which was baking. So what happened is that I had a full-fledged kitchen in Dubai, which the oven was never even touched. There was a sticker right across the
yeah,
door of the oven because it was not my comfort zone.
yes,
And yes, the pandemic definitely told me one thing: step out of your comfort zone, do
yes.
things you've never done before. I started baking muffins, and my idea was health. So everything what I substituted in them was healthy versions of everything, like multigrain flour, jaggery, things like that. Then I went into exotic like wasabi and matcha tea
Wow.
uh, muffins. Because for
Yes,
me, if it was different, it made sense to me. Otherwise, it
yes,
was everyone else's muffin.
yes, yes.
So I did the muffins for some time. I enjoyed it. Of course, half of them went into my stomach. I enjoyed desserts a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
And the thing is, it was all about enjoying yourself while you do it. Otherwise, you get bogged down and you
absolutely.
come to a wall.
Yeah, talking about
Then I shifted to
desserts,
God.
in every city of Germany, the first thing we did was go to church. The second thing we did was go and have ice cream at Haagen-Dazs. You remember?
Exactly. Desserts
But
are a must for me. Every
yeah,
meal has to end with a dessert.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
complete. No, now I've shifted to gardening
Okay.
because we've got a huge garden in
Yes,
our place. And I focus again on one thing. But I said you can't do everything. You have to do one thing. So
yes.
my ideology when I went into gardening was I want to develop bougainvilleas, which are all the multicolors. So it's the
Lovely.
way in which I'm going to be doing them, how I'm going to plant them, and how I'm going to actually procure them. And it's been very exhilarating because the results are showing really nicely. They take longer, but the
Yes.
point is, like I'm trying to get everything. Now I want the black bougainvilleas and the blue
Wow.
bougainvilleas, and they're all very difficult to
Beautiful.
get because they're all found in Greece. So you know what, there will be a weather difference, but I'm saying, what, I want that because no one else has it.
That's
So the
lovely.
pandemic has just made me evolve from things to things. Now things are looking up slightly. So I've started my corsets have started back again with a
Lovely.
new idea, again sustainability. So your fabrics which are very easy on the body. I
Okay.
did a lot of masks in the middle. I made myself 55 masks, but I said the pandemic's going nowhere. I have to be
Yeah.
prepared for everything. I
Yes.
said, oh, every outfit if I've got something that makes a statement, let's do it.
With a mask. Wow, that's fabulous,
Have fun with
eh?
the pandemic. You can't cure it immediately. Deal with it. That's what my
I
ideology
loved it.
was.
You changed inside. You used your mind to learn new things. That's the best way actually to stay above board. And you kept stretching yourself to, okay, fine, this is it. Now let me do another thing. One thing at a time. That focus really helps a lot. That's amazing. So,
It does. It does.
Lascelles, what are you calling into 2021 and the future?
Well. The future for me, the future is bright because whenever there's a storm, there's always the calm,
Yes,
and the calm is coming now. As we know, the vaccines are out.
yes,
Things are looking better. Uh, People are yet not venturing out because my in my business, it's all about party wear.
yes.
If people are not going out, I have nothing to offer them. So I've been developing new techniques, new ideas. I'm putting together a show which could be somewhere in 2022. And I'm just trying to inculcate all aspects into it, which are all to do with fashion and art. Because for
Oh,
me, wearable
lovely.
art is the big thing.
I
And it's
love
the
that.
place
Wearable art.
where because you know what, art is everywhere. If you when I went to the Paris shows, there was so much of prints which are all inspired by art. So I said, why don't I just marry the two and just make it something really big
Lovely.
in
Yes,
which people can wear pieces of art, and when they don't want to wear the art piece, they can actually put it in their house in the frame. So it's a lot of intelligence which goes into how you construct it.
yes.
How do you can you take it out and yet make it look good?
Wow.
So yeah, and then collaborating with all the artists and all the designers
I
and
love that.
doing an exhibition like the Met, like how do you have the Met Gala?
Yes.
So something like that, because India needs it, and
Wow.
everything has to be made in India.
Yes.
Fabrics from India,
And I
designers
hope
from India,
it's
all
I
that
hope
kind of thing.
it's price effective. I hope that we people will be able to
See, the
buy
thing
it
is,
across the board.
eventually we are looking at raising funds because the
Okay.
pandemic has robbed a lot of people of their
Yes.
incomes,
But you will do a
rendered them
Pret collection
homeless.
as well? Will you also do
Pardon?
a Pret collection?
You know what? The Pret collection will be T-shirts.
Okay, fine.
You get what I'm trying to say? Because you can wear
Yes.
T-shirts with everything, but it will not be the artist done on the T-shirt. It will be a print of the artist done on the T-shirt. So you can
Okay.
get that part of it. But if you want the artist, you need to auction. You need to come for a silent
Wow.
auction for that.
And that's to
So
help people. That's to help.
yes, basically the pandemic, especially in for me, Maharashtra is very big, and
Yes.
it's got the worst case scenario of the pandemic, and I
Yes.
feel we need a lot of help just within Maharashtra itself. So for
Yes.
me, I'm just trying to figure out is how we are going to help these people, and
Wow.
obviously income is what one needs, and we need to give them money to do something, or we need to do something in which they can benefit from it. So for
That's
my full thing is,
amazing.
this pandemic's opened our eyes that
Yes.
uh, there are a lot of people who were just daily wage earners. There were so many of them, and it was just robbed from them, and
Yeah.
it's sad.
Very sad.
It's
Very
really
sad. You
sad.
know, my tailor, who's been with me now, I think for 40 years, he said he's okay because he's got kids who are like very well settled. So he's looked after.
Yeah.
But he said all his colleagues, they were daily wage earners and they used to work in boutiques, and now none of them have jobs. They don't have money to feed themselves. So what you're going to be doing is going to really help so many people. I love
Yeah,
it, yeah,
it
Lasal.
has to be something. It has to give them hope,
Yes.
because you know what? With a little hope, you can push yourself. But you have no hope, you just give up.
Talking about
It
hope,
shouldn't happen like that.
cope with hope.
Maharashtra and Bombay has always bounced back. We've had
Yes.
many problems. We've always bounced back. We
Yes,
will bounce back.
absolutely. So, talking about hope, since this is cope with hope, what does the word hope mean for you? What does hope mean?
For me, my first hope for people is, first of all, hope. See the light.
Yes.
You have to see that, you know what, that everything, every dark tunnel has a light at the end. You have to realize that, you know what, if you don't help yourself, do not expect others to help you,
Yes.
because each one is looking after themselves. So do the most you can do to the best capability you can do, and make sure that you safeguard yourself and your dear ones. That will make a bond which is much stronger. You know,
Yes.
so family ties are getting much stronger. So
Yes.
for me, and with that, you can really progress everywhere. So for me, family ties, bond, and find new ways to expand your knowledge. Because at the end of the day, when things do clear up, people will want different kind of career choices. They'll want different requirements.
Yes.
You'll need to do multitasking. You'll have to
Yes.
do maybe 2 3 things together, and it's very important that you at least educate yourself on that, you know.
Very well said, Larcel. It was wonderful talking to you. And if you have a life mantra to give our audience, what would it be?
Well, my life mantra is, I've always enjoyed whatever I've done. So even if I've taken it on, it's something that is going to be stressful. You know what? You embrace it, you will enjoy it. And with enjoyment, you'll be able to come out of it. You'll be able to learn a lot. And every failure is a lesson learned. So there's no such thing as failure. You learn lessons, you never repeat them. So for me, that's my mantra. Just
Wow.
remember, believe in yourself, and you'll always move forward.
That's amazing. Believe in yourself and you'll always move forward. So, Lasya, thank you so much. It was lovely talking to you, and I hope to see you soon.
Yes,
Yeah.
Nandini, same here. Just
Bye.
remember our days by.
Yes, going to all the churches, having ice cream. We've really enjoyed our work, I think, that's been
I
amazing.
think we had the best of the modeling world ever.
We had the best, and that sort of spilt over. Thank you very much, Lasel. It was wonderful talking
Thanks
to
a
you.
lot.
See you
My
soon.
pleasure.